Welcome back, gang. Illiaxon here with our second installment of Slay the Spire 2. In our first episode, we tried out our base class of Ironclad, and we didn't quite make it through Act 1, although we got very close. We do have some more things unlocked now, though, of which we have the Silent. We're going to give them a go, since they were one of my favorites from the first game. And we'll see what kind of options they have in this one, and how similarly they play. Going off their deck, it's going to at least start the exact same. I'm pretty sure this is identical to the first game. What kind of rewards do we have here? You know, we'll take the shears and just trim the deck down early. Costs a little, but that's fine. Okay, it looks like we have some pretty nice pathing options. We're going to stick with the right for now, though. A Shrinker Beetle, of course. It's going to do annoying things to me, but not damage, so we don't need any defense cards this time. We're a wee tiny Silent. Easy enough to block 7. Not a whole lot really going on with the decks to start with, so a little boring in that regard till we get some more cards here. Strike, defend, repeat. Until this thing falls over. Okay, we can go ahead and kill it this round. Do. That's not bad. Upgrade all the cards in your hand. We could make a Shiv deck. Those are always fun. And since that's the first option we got, I'm kind of tempted to take it, but I really want to look at their poison options for the Silent. What does Zone do? Let's see. First time you play this card, you get... That's not bad, but a free upgrade and healing sound phenomenal. Ideally, we're replacing most of this, so we'll go ahead and make this at least do 2 week. It's a nice little question mark. And now we have to choose... You know, we'll get it out of the way early and hopefully survive an elite fight. First, we have to go through a Nibbit. Upgraded weakness paying off a little. If he weren't trying to kill me, he would almost be cute. Sadly, not a lot in the way of attack cards. Just some armor. I like that. We even drew a full hand of strikes. Oh. Hey, we do just enough. Fantastic. That's an interesting card. I guess that would go well for like a Shiv deck where you normally play all your cards. I'll go ahead and advance a little. Alright, what do we have here? Okay, we have a couple of nice options. We don't have a way to discard that other than Survivor. But we will take it as our first of hopefully many poisons. And go ahead and get rid of... I guess Defend, since we have Survivor as well. Then we'll be pretty broke. And going into what is hopefully not a fatal fight. It's the Parasite, though. And he's really good at killing me, it seems like. I think we'll go ahead and do this while we have the opportunity. Alright, we did almost half their hit points. Unfortunately, we now have a bunch of unplayable cards that will slowly kill us. Hey, there's one now. Take 3. so we'll block all but 5. Could be a lot worse. I'm more concerned about when he splits into a million pieces. And he's gonna get to infection me again first, which is less than ideal. We did get rid of that card at least. Poison won't stick once he dies, I'm pretty sure, so kind of pointless on that regard. We will be able to get rid of him this round at least. And now we're going to have to deal with 4 of these things that are going to quite quickly clog up the deck with more infection, if I recall. Well, that is not ideal. I think we spend all our mana to play this. We're just going to take a lot of damage. That does at least put a clock on all of them, since it will kill them. Or at least most of them. They weren't half our hit points. Okay, now we have a couple of options at least. None of them are the best. We can kill off one attacker. We still get some semblance of block. If we draw a couple of strike cards that are upgraded, we should be able to kill at least 2. Well, we could have. Sadly, that's not what will happen. Got 1 dead, though. Take 4 more points of damage, but we will at least survive the elite fight, so good news for us. And hopefully there'll be a nice relic at the end. Take that. And then defend ourselves from infection. Thankfully, poison goes off at the start of the round, so he doesn't get to go. Okay, that is a pretty great item, especially this early on. I see we have some more poison options. Let's go ahead and grab that. I don't think we're gonna fight 5 elites. How close are we to a shrine? Or a rest place? Not too far. Yeah, I think we're just going to take the money and hope our 26 hit points will see us through. Okay, I mean, that's not terrible. Block all the damage, at least for now. And at least we have the option of casting that card. No defense, huh? Okay. Well, that's a little rude. We will go ahead and do a little damage all the way around. Alright, we definitely are going to need to kill something off. If only we could. That will cover all of our blocking at least. Stupid slimes. Speaking of stupid, guess we'll kill that one. And at least we could pull one of those cards out of our deck. And we don't have to do anything. The joys of poison. That's an interesting card, but not quite what we're going for. Oh, this looks very bad for us. Okay. Assassin sounds like the worst thing on there, kind of by default. Go ahead and block as much as we can. And given the dire situation we're in, drink our only potion as well. $14 is a lot of damage. Okay. We can... Actually, it would be better to do this and just make sure they don't hurt us at all. And now we only take 1. I can live with 1 point. At least for 14 more times anyway. We never draw our discard card with that, which is a little annoying. You look like you're gonna just go back and forth with the high damage, so let's get you close to dead. Alright. We'll play this. Wonderful, so we don't have to worry about them anymore. And now all we have is this guy, who looks pretty easy to handle. Would be nice if we had more defense. It's gonna bring us down to 5. Looking a little grim. We'll at least survive this, though. Stupid gang teaming up on one lonely silent. That seems like a pretty handy block card, really. Want something good. I mean, that's not terrible. Probably the skill cards I would have picked last when I have options like this and this, but you know, at least they're free upgrades. Alright, we have 5 whole hit points and 2 monsters. We can do this to cast that for free. And that does cover all the damage we're going to be taking, thankfully. Pretty good start, all in all. We can almost defend all of that. Alright, do a little damage there. They're pretty close to dead. Which is good. Oh, that is less good. Alright, we can do this though. And although they live this round, they'll kill themselves next round, so we don't have to worry about them any longer. Just 1 leaf slime to deal with. Well, let's see, that covers what I need defensively. There we are. Okay. We need you to be dead promptly, please. That should do the trick. We do have a nice poison attack. I'll take that. And then I will so happily do some resting. 23 hit points is still not exactly a lot. Although, hopefully, we don't have to do too much more to get to the next stress shrine. I don't really want to do either of these, but I guess I'll do this one. Alright, come on, shot. Again, super good for a Shiv deck. Also, okay, apparently the shopkeeper endorses Shiv decks. That is a good item. But I think we need to start taking some cards out. Probably a strike, since we just got a replacement poison dagger. It's upgraded even. The rest of these don't seem super handy. I mean, that one of course would be, but a little out of our price range. Alright, please be gentle, fight. Ah, a bunch of inklets. Let's see. Okay, so we only have 9 damage coming in now. That's way, way better. Get rid of a defend. And go ahead and poison you. We survive with 4 extra armor. Wow, we're gonna need it too. That is very bad for us. Let's see. We could kill him, but then we would eat some damage. We definitely need to not be hit by this. Alright. We'll still take a little, but nothing too terrifying. Poison's gonna kill that one. Get our free cast there with Haze. And surely we have 6 points of damage in our hand. I will be loaded up on potions for the boss fight. Always nice. I don't think any of those are going to quite fit our style. As much as I want to upgrade, we are definitely resting. And we will go get in a fight with the kin. A priest and a couple followers. Okay. We're gonna have to kill at least one of these, I'm sure. Start with this one, I guess, since he's attacking this round. We should probably start just chugging these. Yep, we're definitely gonna want to chug those. This is a decent round to upgrade some cards. Alright, that should help out with the defenses. We need to absorb, what, 17? Sure. We'll just turtle up this round. We have a tiny bit of poison doing some work. Still have a lot we need to defend against. That should be a little easier now, though. And weaken them. And it's the same 10 block either way. And a little more progress on the middle guy. Okay. Up strength slowly but surely. Oh, we don't have to defend too much this round. That is a nice change of pace, especially since we don't have a lot to do it with. More poison. Alright, we're actually making a fair bit of progress finally on the middle guy. That is quite the amount of damage. Now it's only 19, which is actually very doable. Frail again. Damage is slowly getting out of hand, guys. A weakness. Well, we can block some of it. Hopefully he doesn't resummon these if I kill them both. Again. Do this for blocking. And we'll put poison on him since it'll do more damage over time anyway. No discard, sadly. Can we get you killed off? We absolutely can. Good news for our team. He's a little upset about this, it seems. Can still put most of his damage. And these two potions are really helping out when it comes to surviving for 10 turns. We might actually use 2 of those. That way we have a few block going into the next round. 21 is a lot of damage. Slightly better. Okay, we more than have it covered. Probably didn't need that last defense. Here we get a break from the damage. We'll add to the poison count. Over halfway dead. And he's not resummoning, praise be. 15th, easy enough. Got a substantial amount of poison on him now, so that would probably kill him by itself eventually. We will definitely go for quicker though. Alright, Kimfreeze, I'm pretty sure you're dead this round. That will do it. Wonderful. Well, we survived the first boss. We have... Well, that's actually kind of interesting power. I think we'll take this, since we have one Sly card related to poison already. And that will bring us to Act 2. I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here, since it takes me about 20 minutes to go through one of these. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy the video, and join me next time as I go in for Act 2. We'll see how far we can take the Silent.